Yo, what's up guys, HebrewskiHammer here, and welcome back to another video. Today, I'm going to be going over what my thoughts and initial reactions are on Black Ops Cold War. So I'm going to be dividing this video up into three parts. I'm going to be talking about campaign, I'm going to be talking about multiplayer, and I'm going to be talking about zombies. So first off, I'm going to start off with campaign. Haven't played it yet, so I can't really say anything on it. Heard it's good, but yeah, we're moving on to the next part. Alright, multiplayer. So there's a couple things with multiplayer that I like, and a couple things that I don't like, and a couple things that I hope they change. So I'm going to start off with the cons and what I don't like. So what I don't like is I feel that half the maps are good, but half the maps are pretty shitty. I think that there is a lot of excess space that really doesn't have a part in the map, and it only adds for just weird spawns, and it doesn't really add anything to the map. It's just very large for no reason. I think they need to take that out of some of the maps, just this excess space that doesn't even add to the map. So that's the first negative thing about multiplayer I don't like. The second thing is that it takes forever to grind camos on weapons. Obviously, you're not going to get diamond in a day, or you're not going to get dark matter in a day. Some people have if there are no lives, but I don't think that it should take like for one gun to get gold. It takes a while. It definitely takes a while, and it definitely will be a grind. Like, a lot of people are going to have to do it. I think that they should limit or take it down just a little bit, especially with some of the weapons, some of the requirements that you need. But I mean, that's not necessarily a huge thing, but I kind of hope they change that as well. Obviously, third on the cons list is going to be skill-based matchmaking. Can't really do much about it now, but it's dumb. It's stupid that you have people like Scump who are deadlocked at a 2.0 KD, and they're 9 million% better than 75% of everyone else playing the game. I mean, it just doesn't make sense. I hope they change it. They probably won't. But yeah, that's the cons list. Moving on to the pros list for multiplayer. As I said, half the maps were bad. Half the maps are pretty good. I think that the flow of some of the maps, they returned to the 3-lane system, and I think they kind of flow well and they match together. There's still that excess space, but on some of the maps where they're smaller and they don't have as much, it definitely works well. It definitely works well. Another positive, or pro rather, for multiplayer is the weapon camos. I think that the camos look great despite having take a long time to get them. I think that the diamond and the dark matter and all of those camos, they do look pretty cool on the weapons. And I mean, that kind of moves on to the next pro, and that's the actual weapons themselves. I am really happy that they brought back some of my favorites from Black Ops 1 with the Stoner 63, the Commando, aka the XM4, the AK-47, the AK-74U, and the Spaz. Some of those were some of my favorites to use back in Black Ops 1, and I really enjoy using them. For the most part, minus the MP5, most of the guns are balanced. So right now, if I had to rate multiplayer, I would probably put it at a 6 out of 10. Although there are a lot of pros, there are some cons that kind of bring it down to that level. I think it has the potential to be good, and I really hope it is good, and I hope that I have more of a drive to play it, because I really do enjoy COD multiplayer. So moving on to the third aspect of this video, and probably what's going to take up most of the time, is zombies. Now, with zombies, I've been a zombies a person in the zombies community, not necessarily a person doing videos and shit, but I've always played zombies. I've played zombies since day one, but that's besides the point. We're not going to talk about all the stuff. We're talking about Cold War zombies. So I'm going to also do this as a kind of pros and cons list, starting out with the cons. I think some of the one of the cons, and it's not a major issue, is the range that the Megaton zombies or the split equivalents can hit you from. They can, like, you can be pretty far away and they can run and like kind of like teleport forward and like punch you. And they do a lot of damage. I think that they might nerf how much damage they actually do, because later rounds, if you get hit by a Megaton zombie, even if you have Jug fully maxed out upgraded Jug, you still will go down in one hit. So I really kind of hope that they do change that. Probably another bad thing about the zombies is the lethal tactical situation. Now, with the lethals and tacticals, what I mean by that is that you can hold up to like 5 tacticals and 5 or 3 lethals. Now, with the tacticals, I don't think you should be able to hold up to 5 stim shots, especially when you can buy them and you can find them on the ground. I feel like 5 is a little excessive, and it makes the game a little bit too easy, especially if I go into the boss fight with 5 stims and 5 semtexes. You know, it makes it a little too easy. I do still like that challenge in zombies, so I do hope that they bring that down to maybe cap it at 3 or 2, like they have in the old days with at least tacticals and stuff like that moving forward. Now to talk about the pros, because there are a lot of pros and a lot of things that I do like about Cold War Zombies so far. So far, what I like about Cold War Zombies, the replayability. This map, I have played so much off launch, and I love it. I haven't gotten tired of it yet. I've done the Easter egg 3 times in a row in the span of like 6 hours. I've done some stuff in between, but and I didn't get tired of it. Like, each time I want to play, I want to keep doing the Easter egg. I like the setup. I'm one of those persons that really liked Origins because I liked the setup in Zetsubo and Gorod, where it takes a little bit to set up and get some of the things on the map. I'm big fans of those maps, so when this added a progression and a laundry list of items to do, I was excited because I like that setup, and I like kind of waiting a little bit to actually start playing zombies. I mean, I do like simple survival gameplay, but I also like this. It's been pretty fun so far. Next is the Easter egg. Now, a lot of people say that the Easter egg is way too easy, but in my eyes, I don't necessarily think that it's too easy. I just think it's straightforward. In years past, eggs they've taken a while to be found, and this one was found relatively quickly. Not because it was necessarily extremely easy, but the game kind of tells you what to do. It's pretty straightforward. You open up your HUD, and it'll show you kind of what you need to get in what order. And with the anomalies being so big, it's pretty simple. But I think that will not only allow for replayability, but it's also going to bring more of the casual players over, because if a casual player can now do an Easter egg, they're going to be more enticed into the gameplay. And that kind of brings me into the next point of what I like so far, is the attention that it's getting. I think that so far Cold War Zombies is carrying Cold War. It's doing a lot better in multiplayer, and a lot of people who have never played zombies before, hint hint, big streamers such as Tfue, Tim the Tatman, FaZe Blaziken, some of these people that really haven't played zombies, or if they have, it's been a while and they don't play it on a normal basis, they're playing and they're streaming it. So it's getting a lot of attention, and I really do think that the zombies community in zombies itself deserves more recognition. So I'm very glad that it is being brought, more attention is being brought over to zombies. And this will probably be the last thing that I say, or what I like about Cold War Zombies, and that is the Wonder Weapon. I think that it's another elemental, and I think that they really hit the spot on this one. Granted, only one person can have it. Not only one person can have it, but it's rare to get it in the box. So you're gonna have, you're not gonna have a full team full of D Machinists on round 20, or not D Machinists, my bad. The Die Machine. You're not gonna have a full squad rolling up with those. So it's pretty rare, and I think that it's fair that it's rare because I'm like rhyming, holy shit. It's fair that it is rare because it's pretty fucking pretty good. It's pretty, I wouldn't say overpowered, but it's pretty good, because all of the variants are pretty damn good as well. I would say my favorite is probably the cryo emitter. It slows down the big guys, and it's a fucking laser. So it does a lot of damage. So I think the damage is probably going to be nerfed just because at such high rounds it does do very well against big guys. When I say big guys, I'm referring to Megaton or the Chungus, as Mr. Raffle Waffles says. But yeah, those are my thoughts. Those are my initial reactions on what I've played so far in the Cold War as a whole. If I had to give Cold War right now, without Warzone, without Nuketown, and have not being played campaign, I would probably have to put it at a 7 out of 10, with multiplayer being a 6 out of 10 and zombies being an 8 out of 10, split right down the middle, average with a 7. It has a lot of room for improvement, but it is also not lacking, and it seems finished. It seems polished. It runs surprisingly smooth for launch, and that's something we haven't seen in a while, and I hope that that is a level of integrity that they maintain throughout the next Call of Duties here to come. This has been Hebrew Hammer. Thanks for watching the video. If you did enjoy, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you never miss a video. We also have a podcast. I'm in a podcast as well. That is down in the description below. That is the FC podcast. We have merch. Go check it out. Also in the description down below. Thank you guys so much for watching once again, and I will see you guys in the next one.